Supplier. So supplier, what's supposed to do? Supplier says, hey, I'm functional interface. I can supply generic data, general data, generic data, right? Yeah. So then here you want, hey, can you return me a string? Yeah. Yep. And here
Yeah,
supplier
Nagandra.
is a, supplier is a functional interface,
Text nothing.
takes nothing and return this type.
Yes.
So it's not taking anything. So you can write this bracket, then arrow operator, and here you can return blah blah blah.
Nagendra.
Tell me, you are saying something?
Excuse me, Nagandra. I have a question.
Yeah.
Can
Welcome.
you share my screen real quick, please?
So you want to show your screen?
Yeah,
No
I
problem.
have some issue. All right.
Share, bro. You can share it.
Okay. Can you see here on my screen?
Yeah.
Here, like, I just try to put character instead of string or number, I mean integer. So when I put like character on
No.
my generic example, it's not working. I don't know why.
A second, sir.
All right.
I told you in last session, generics doesn't work for primitive type. Generic doesn't work for primitive type, right? You have to make character here, character in capital letter. Character. Press control space bar.
Oh, control space bar. Okay.
So yeah, you can put character.
Okay.
And then you can call a method. What are
Yeah.
you showing?
Do you have to change here too? On student ID?
No, you cannot change like this. No.
Okay.
You show me your code. Like here, when you make a student info actually, right side you have to make another definition which can accept character, right?
Yeah.
So you have to give the different implementation. You got a point?
I don't understand.
Can you open a student ID?
Okay.
Here you have to write character.
Here?
Character. Spelling.
Okay.
And line number 6 also.
Line number 6. Okay.
Save it.
Okay.
And then go to the main method. Save it. And line number 9, pass some character. Character always we write in single quote.
Say what?
Single quotes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay.
So that's fine. Jonas?
Johannes, yeah.
A lot of background noise is coming. Which kind of headphone you are using? Laptop headphone or you have dedicated headphone?
Honestly, I'm not using headphone right now, but no one is here.
No. It's very irritating sound.
Okay,
Nobody can.
let me use my headphone.
Yeah, yeah. So that's
Okay.
why. Hmm, not a problem. Other people, my dear friends, yesterday I came to know from some of the people in the batch itself. They are feeling whatever I'm teaching, it's not easy. Hmm? It's not easy to digest. Is it right?
Mm,
Not blind.
yeah, I mean, a little bit. Sometimes it's confusing, but you just you have to go back.
Like,
I'm
एक second.
right.
When you guys speak to me, first of all, tell me your name. Hey, this is Bimal, right? In that way, I can understand who is talking to me, right? Go ahead. Who was talking?
Hey, this is Jay. It gets easier with the practice. Otherwise, if we keep watching
Yeah,
the
yeah,
video,
yeah.
we won't get anywhere. But once you do the exercises, sometimes you fail, then you look how you did it, then you practice it again, then you get it right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is true for the concept, right? Once I give the so it's okay, right? So training is all about your effort. I can just give you I can just guide you. I can just give you how to move ahead, right? But practice, it's your job, right? Somebody saying, hey, I'm attending your session and I'm not doing anything, right? You will not learn anything, you waste your time, right? So it's all about your practice. You can just treat me as your helping hand. That's it. Hmm? Jay, agree?
Yes, you're right.
That's it. Like here, your motto should be, if I'm doing something, if I stuck somewhere, Nagan will help me. That's it. So you should be very happy because if you have any problem, right? Definitely I will help you. So you guys are not going to be going to stuck anywhere for a long time because you have helping hand. I'm telling, honestly, I'm telling you. Suppose I do not know any technology and some expert is with me, and if he says, if you have any problem, anything, right? He can help me. So why I should worry about it? I can just focus myself only on my learning. If I stuck somewhere, I can take his help and move ahead. What do you say? Got it?
Yes,
Yes, got it. Uh, just be honest. Supplier, you understand? For supplier, the way I'm writing lambda expression for supplier,
Yes.
and supplier has a method. If you want to call this method, on the interface, you would say yeah dot method name is get, my dear. What? Get. But in real life, you are not going to use it. It is internally used, right? So you can say result. So what it would print, my dear friend? System dot print Helen. What is going to print it? Result is not replying.
Mm-hmm.
What?
result.
Alankar, it will
Hi.
print blah blah.
Yeah, nice Alankar. You are right. It will print blah blah blah. Clear? So lambda expression is nothing. It's just compact form of your anonymous class, which is based on functional interface. That's correct. Right. So regarding supplier, I don't know. Regarding supplier, we don't have any question query. Just a second. I need to change my Eclipse workspace. Let me change it. TTTF drive. I'm changing. I'm changing. I don't want to show you. Just a second. Office. Give me a second. Coming. Yep, it's coming. Ta-ding. Yeah. So I have done with the supplier. Next, which I need to learn is consumer. Consumer is the opposite of it. What I said? Consumer is opposite of it. Consumer says, as name suggests, hey, I will take one parameter of general type, generic type, but I will not return anything. You understand the consumer? Sir,
Yes.
what consumer says? Let me consumer. It's coming. My supercomputer. Wait a second. Consumer. You see, consumer is a functional interface which takes one parameter of general type and method is accept, but it does not return anything. Guys, you have to reply. You got my intention in this.
Yes.
So
Nagendra, can you please
yes,
explain it again? Consumer.
consumer.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm going to. I'm going to. It is just started. This function interface says I will take you see one parameter or general type t. It could be anything, but I will not return anything. Right? That's it. Let me show you.
So it's opposite of subprior.
Yeah. It is opposite of supply. Papa, and then you can write new. Like, don't forget to mention the data type, right? Otherwise, it will take object. Important. It is going to eat string. So what you can do is, I'm just writing anonymous class, the bigger way, and okay,
And
just a second. A second. Somebody is pinging me. Log out. Good. Done. I'm here. The here method is, you know it, right? Method is
void
public void accept,
accept.
and it is going to accept whatever you mention over. It is going to accept a string. Variable name could be anything, right? Huh. Oh, console, right? Sorry, system dot out dot println. Please look into it and go and do practice. Welcome. Slowly, str. All right. Like, this is the anonymous class based on functional interface. You should say, yeah, I know. Go ahead. Okay.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, after it, consumer. Here you want to take a string. Same thing I'm writing, Papa. And that's fine. Variable name doesn't matter.
Equals string.
You can directly start with the parameter. New you don't need at all. So you can start
Yes.
with the parameter string str, and you can use
And
this curly bracket
sysr.
open and close. Sysr system dot out dot println. Don't forget to write semicolon, end of the statement. And here you can write welcome equals to plus str. Make sense?
Yes.
Since in if in lambda, if you have a definition and it has only one line, so you can omit the curly bracket, you know it,
Yeah.
delete it, right? So this become only this much, right? Lambda, which is taking one parameter, not returning anything. And you can make it more shorter. I told you last time, data type is not required.
Remove
And,
string.
if you have only one parameter, then you can omit the parentheses also. So all five are same, right? So it is up to you which format you want to write. It is up to you. You can use one, you can use two, you can use three, you can use four, you can use five. It is up to you. I hope I'm making myself. Clear. See, guys, this kind of syntax we have to digest it, right? You see, input. Oh, hey, it is taking one input and not returning anything. Oh, it could be consumer, right? Method is accept. If you don't know the method, is fine, right? Done. So far we have done two things. One
Sir,
is,
I have a question. It's Jay.
here's it. Go ahead, please.
Yes, you say that consumer it takes one parameter and does not return anything. So I'm talking about the str, the string that you declared. So it doesn't return it because
No, you are passing the parameter. You see, accept is taking one string str, but it is not returning anything. It is just you know just doing some
okay,
operation, but it is not supposed to because void. So let me call it.
okay,
If you want to call, you have to write p papa. You can do like this, and how you can call it? You have to just write accept. When you write
accept.
accept, and here you can pass str value. Hello, Mr. Jack. Right?
Okay, I got it. So in real life, or like where we were declaring the method accept within the interface, if
Yeah,
we
yeah.
use any other word, will it work the same way?
Same way everywhere. Actually, this is going to be used implicitly. You should have knowledge about it. In real life, you are not going to, define your own function interface and all. This will be implicitly used as a part of incoming topic. You should
Okay,
just, you should say, here again, this is Lambda. Lambda, I understand. This is consumer. This is supplier. Clear?
okay, yeah, sure,
So supplier, you can say supplier is a function interface which does not take any parameter, but it could return any type. Consumer
yes,
is a function interface which takes one parameter of arbitrary type and it does not return anything. That's it. Oh,
good.
Okay, nice.
next, which I have to talk about, predicate. Predicate. Predicate is a function interface which takes a general type. Oh my God, you can say it is consumer, right? Hello? You can say it is consumer. Am I right? But consumer takes any parameter of type T, but it does not return anything. But predicate is just more than that. Predicate says I am same as consumer, but consumer does not return anything. But predicate says I will return Boolean value.
What
Hey,
is the
what
difference?
is the difference between consumer and predicate? Consumer does not return anything, but predicate returns
Boolean
always
values.
Boolean value. And in case of
I have a question. This is Benji.
yeah, Benji, please.
Okay, so for the lambda expressions and the predicate and the and everything, all these functionalities, these are all included within the Java 8,
Yeah,
introduced within Java 8. Okay,
yeah. All are the Java 8.
okay.
Let me show you the predicate thing. Predicate and supplier, sorry, predicate and consumer, both are similar. Consumer takes T type, does not return anything. But predicate takes T, returns Boolean value. That's differences. So how you can write it? Predicate and just a second. Predicate string. Hello. Can you help me? Yes, helping you.
Hmm?
Let me write the bigger syntax. Yeah. Yeah. Knowingly I'm writing it once. Public
Public.
boolean
Done.
paste and arbitrary type is end of the day don't forget to return boolean, right?
So
So
return either true or
here I
false.
can write t and here you can write, you have to return the boolean value, right? Boolean.
Return
So I say return t
to
dot
the left.
lang. There is many things, okay? If its
Yes.
length is greater than 2, then return true, otherwise false. Confused in the logic, sir?
Is it by
This
default?
method,
By default, is it just take true? Is it saying return length if greater than 2 is true?
yeah.
Okay, so
Whatever
by
string
default
you are passing, if its length is greater than 2, it will return true. Let me call it.
okay.
I would say boolean b1 new oof, hola dot test and dot test. If you pass in the string like wow, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it in this case it will return true because its length is greater than
2.
2.
2.
If you return 2,
Turn high.
then yeah, then 2 is not greater than this is not greater than 2. So b1 is true.
B2 is
It will
false.
it is true and this is false. Make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes.
Nice. Ooh, now what now? I can write it as a lambda also. Let's try. Lambda predicate. Here you can write a. Clear?
Mm-hmm.
So let me write shortcut. Done. Right? See, it is taking one parameter but returning Boolean value. Remember it. No?
Mm-hmm.
If it is taking one parameter returning Boolean value, you can understand. Hey, it is predicate, right?
Mm-hmm.
If it is
Yes.
taking a string not returning anything, hey, it is consumer, right? If
Yes.
if you have something which is not taking one parameter but returning something, you can say it is supplier. Clear? Done. So we have done three functional interface, three predefined functional interface. Yesterday we have seen supplier, today we have seen consumer and predicate. Got it?
Could I have one more question? Could there ever be a time where there could be multiple arguments in the parameters, like when you're using like predicate or consumer?
No, in predicate we have one another flavor of it, by predicate. By predicate will take two parameter, but it will not. It will return Boolean value.
Oh, okay.
What is that? Everything is same. By predicate, everything is same. It will take two parameter, two different type, right? Same type, different type. Clear? Like here, uh, it is taking two parameter. First parameter is, you know, first
Oh,
parameter
okay.
is. So here you can write first parameter is string, second parameter is integer, right?
Mm-hmm.
And method is test, right? Two parameter. Here you have to return the Boolean value. How?
Uh,
T dot. Let me write. You have to just write some logic. Length. If its length is greater than x, right? Make sense?
mm-hmm.
I am taking two parameter t and this. So you have to return Boolean value. So I am just checking first string length is greater than whatever you have passed. It is greater, then it will return true. So let me call it. You will call in the same fashion, man. Dot test, and here I am going to pass Nagendra, and here I am passing 10, right? So Nagendra length is 8, and 8 is not greater than 10, right? So it will return false.
False.
P1. Similarly, uh, you can write ADA, and ADA length is not greater than 5, right? It will,
Mm-hmm.
if the length is greater than 5, let me make it. ADA make. It's okay, right? Now it's fine. So P1 will return true, or if sorry, P1 will return false and P2 will return true.
P2 will return true.
Could you complete all this by using an if statement?
Pardon?
Would you like? Because like I know with the if statement, you can it's still.
Yeah. You can make it bigger also. Somebody is saying, hey Nagin, this is very confusing to me. Could you please write in bigger format? We can do that. What you want to do here? Like here you have to use curly bracket, okay? So you have to do practice, man. Yes or no? You can say if, like, it will come only by practice. I know that. I know your concern. Here, right? So what you can do, curly bracket open and close, right? So here you can mention if else you want to do, right? If whatever I wrote, that is the compact form of if else, right?
Do return true, else. Could you do return true, else return false?
Yeah, you can do that. If greater than this, you can return true. Otherwise, you can return false. The same thing I wrote in the compact form, right? This is also correct. If somebody wants to do, you can do it. Multiple statement, so you cannot omit the curly bracket. Got it now?
Okay, that makes more. That's just because I've seen like with in the last class, I was seeing like if statements, and that seems like a little bit more like easier.
Actually,
I
all
guess.
about your, no, there is a difference between your experience and my experience, right? You guys are you know new to it, right? That's correct. Hello.
I have a question in this model. Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yeah. What is the rationale of setting this predefined interface, which, according to information I have here, show that is part of functional programming, which was introduced in Java 8. Where is the applicability of these three interface, predefined interface?
Very good question. Actually, I am teaching you A, B, C, D, E, F, right? Now we are at A, B, right? When you come to E, F, then we'll see the use of it, right? So everything is predefined, right? Do you know why I'm teaching you? I'm going to use it, okay? That will come on the way. Maybe in next session. Got it?
Okay.
Hey, you understand what I said? Yep. Hey, sir, thing will come on the way, right? Okay, done. Any question, query regarding this predicate?
So
No.
predicate is just for true and false, and
Yeah, if somebody would say what predicate is, your answer should be predicate is a functional interface which takes a arbitrary type, right? Any type, and it's always return Boolean value. That's it. Hello, even though you don't remember the method, is okay. Fine. You have to remember its input and output. Make sense? Guys, I'm saying make sense. You are not saying anything.
yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Next thing I am going to teach you is functional interface. What? Functional interface. The function says I will take one input of any type and return output of any type. Oh, pretty what is it? I will take one input of type T and I will produce output of type R. You understand what I'm saying? This is saying, and my method name is apply. Sir, whatever I'm teaching you, I will show you where I'm using all this thing in my projects. Fine? No theoretical concept. Okay. So A, what function supposed to do? Function is saying I will take one input T and produce output R. Right? Predicate says I will take input T, but I will produce only Boolean.
Mm-hmm.
Supplier is saying I will not take any input, but I will produce the output. Consumer is saying I will take one input and I will not produce any output. Function is something different. It's saying, hey, I will take one input and produce one output. Let's do that. Function A, I want to take a string and I will return. Not applying. I will return integer.
Yeah, sure, integer.
So here you can write a method public always interface, return type is integer and method is apply,
you count the number of characters in a word.
Character? Yeah.
Like,
You can return it.
yeah, the
Logic could
string.
be any.
Yeah.
Logic could be anything, right? Doesn't matter. So here somebody is saying, hey, now again you are taking a string. Why you are not returning the length of it? So what I can do? R dot length. Length, right? Huh, that's correct, right? R
Mm-hmm.
length. Whatever length is there, you want to return 2 extra. This is the logic, right? Yeah. So you want to write the short form of it. Yes, we are the fan of the lambda. So you see, we are the fan of the lambda. So return nothing, right? Can you see this? It is
Mm-hmm.
taking one input of type string and returning integer. Done, sir. And
Mm-hmm.
Java 8 says don't mention the data type. And if you have only one parameter, then you can omit parenthesis also. Oh my God, this is very cool, right? Input, type of the parameter you can see from the left side, and return type value you can also see from the left side. So this is the lambda taking one input of type string and returning. Wait, who will tell me what is the type of R? Left
String.
side. Yeah, left side functional interface will tell you. I hope you understand this.
Yeah.
Function. Similar, here we
To
have
me, the biggest
function.
thing is just that like the non-lambda function, like the function on top where you're writing everything out. To me, that's more readable. Like to me, I can be like, when I read that, I can understand what's going on. Lambda one, sometimes I can't understand.
Exactly. Actually, you guys are new. That's why you are saying. Once you become expert, then you say, hey, I don't like this syntax. I want this compact. Clear?
Mm-hmm.
So your question, your concern is very genuine. I am with you, right? You got my point? But you will see the power of it. If you go with this syntax, your code will be very, bulky.
Fact.
But if you go with the lambda all, you can see you can perform complex operation by applying functional programming. Clear? So lambda expression support functional programming, and functional programming is one of the very popular paradigm nowadays, and it is used a lot. Hello? Somebody
Okay.
saying this is more readable. I agree with you. It's more readable. Anybody can understand all the. But when you do the practice, you can say, why you are wasting your time? Why you're not writing this all, right? Cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm telling you, this down the line, I will show you. This you can make more compact. More compact? Yes,
Oh
I'll show you.
God.
Lambda is already compact, right? But I'm
Mm-hmm.
talking about you can make it more compact. You would say, oh my God, what you're talking about? Already it is too compact and we are not able to understand. You are talking about you want to make it more compact? Answer is yes. We will make it, right? Next session.
Okay.
Be ready. If you don't know my session 1, session 2, session 3, you can't understand session 4. You will kill me, okay? So you got my concern? So please, when you come session for Monday, please ensure you have done enough practice for session 1, 2, 3. Done?
Okay. Okay.
Cool. Function function is a functional interface which takes a parameter of type A, means type 8, and return another value of type B, right? TR, it could be anything. Here it is T. You can write anything. I told you. This is a symbol. Yep. And counterpart of this functional interface, we have by function. By function takes 2 parameter and return a third parameter. That's it. A by function what does? By function says I am function similar to functional interface, but since my name is by, I will take 2 input of any type and return 1 output. Got it? So if you want to take 1 input and 1 output, you can use function. If you want to take 2 input and 1 output, then you can use by function. Clear?
So so by function is 2 input and 1 output.
1 output. You just remember this way only. Function, 1 input, 1 output. By function, 1 input, 2 input, 1 output. Predicate, 1 input, 1 boolean output. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Supplier, no input, 1 output. Consumer, 1 input, no output. Right? So guys, In order to understand all these things, spend some time. When you're alone, right? You think about it. Before sleeping, you can call all this name once daily. But ensure nobody should be around you, okay? Otherwise, they will think, oh my God, this guy has become mad. What is doing?
That's an
Oh,
Oh,
acronym.
Nagaraj. Excuse me,
What's the acronym?
Nagaraj. This is
Scale?
Pro. I have one question.
go ahead.
Okay, my question is on the function, like you said this here, like function is string that integer. You have the lambda expression over here. The string r, lowercase r, what stand for? That's
R
just
is a
either
parameter
variable.
name. Parameter name, it could be anything. It is not, it could be anything. Oh, sorry, I did mistake. You know, good catch. The
Okay,
here, T and this should be same, right? And I did
exactly.
mistake over here also. Sorry.
Yeah,
I mistake I'm doing from the beginning. Can you see this?
yeah,
It
that's
is it is just typo. So
okay.
here I have to just make T. Now it is okay, right? Tick and tick.
All right.
Makes sense. Makes
Thank
sense.
you.
Hey guys, I have done with the ready-made functional interface. Only one I'm going to tell you one. Unary operator. Unary operator is a special form of functional interface. Functional interface says, hey, I can take input of type A, but return input of output of type B, right? But unary operator says, I will take same one input and one output, but both will be same. What is it? One input and one output, but both will be same. Got it? That's it. So you see, unary operator is a special case of functional interface. What it does, it would take same input and it will return same output. Let me tell you. So unary operator, like here, you can write anything, Papa, and here you can, you can write unary operator. I'm just writing long form. And T, don't forget to replace with some variable. What? String. It could be anything. It could be customer, user, person, integer, character, double, but it should be a wrapper class because generics only works for object type, not primitive type. And in case of this, method is apply public, right? What method you have? I forget it. Help me. Function is apply, right? So it is going to return the same input and output. Got my idea? Yeah. Same as functional interface. Function says, hey, I will take input A and return output B. But it is saying, I will take input A and return output A. No change, right? So what I'm going to return over here, return Mr. plus str. Make sense? If you want to, somebody says, hey, I hate this syntax, could you please write as a lambda? Yeah, writing lambda is not a big deal, I have to just write this much, an arrow operator, and we don't need this curly bracket because we have only one statement, right? So nice. Can you see this? One input and one output, both are same type, then it is unary operator. One input and one output, if both are different, then it is functional interface. That's it. So, sir, you have to do a little bit practice about it. You can omit the data type and parentheses also. How?
So that single line expression will produce the same output as that 3-line expression above it.
Exactly, man. Eh, Why if output will change, nobody will accept it, right? Output is not
Yeah.
going to be changed at all. Either it is they all are exactly same. It's all about different syntax. Clear? So which one will give you accurate output?
I mean, all three are the same, aren't they?
All they are same, right? Your answer should be don't make us fool. What do you mean by different output, right? Both all are same. It's fine. Done. This is point number 1, and this is point number 2. So if somebody would say which one will give you the more accurate result, your answer should be what you are talking about. Are you new to the Java 8? Right? Done. I have done with all the functional interface. Now you have to see the use of it, right? Somebody talked about, right? Hey, why you are teaching me all those things? What is the use of it, right?
Yeah.
You will see that. So for in Java 8, what we have talked about, we have started with anonymous class, and we came to know we have 4 category of the inner classes, right? Normal inner class, nested class, local inner class, and anonymous class. In anonymous class, we talked about anonymous class you can make without any name on the fly. And anonymous class you can make with the help of interface, and you can make with the help of class. It may be either incomplete class or it may be abstract class. And then we started to make anonymous class with the help of functional interface. When you make the anonymous class with the help of functional interface, then you can convert it
To
lambda
Lambda.
expression. So let me do that. Sir, don't take tension. This is my Java 8 photo. Here I am going to write anonymous class. I need your help. This is anonymous class. Am I right? Yeah.
That's anonymous class.
This is an anonymous class. Somebody say, hey, Nagin, if you have anonymous class and based on functional interface, why you are not converting it into lambda expression? So if you want to convert it to lambda expression, you have to write like this, right?
Yeah.
So my question to you is, any anonymous class? Oh my God, ear testing.
Hey,
Please, you guys should come with very good quality of the headphone. You see my headphone is causing any disturbance? No,
Nope.
because I know if I come with the bad quality of the headphone, no, people will just disappear from this vision. Done. So my question is, this anonymous class is based on functional interface, right? If it is if this is a situation, then it can be converted into lambda expression. This is, sorry, let me do that. I'm not in hurry. This is, please mute yourself.
Thank you.
कौन
Thank
है?
you.
You should say thank you to that guy, okay, who has this kind of melodious headphone. This is anonymous class based on functional interface. That's correct.
Yeah.
Functional interface. That's correct. If
Yep.
this is an anonymous class based on functional interface, you can convert it into lambda expression.
Lambda expression.
So my question to you is, any function, any anonymous class can be converted into lambda? Answer is no.
No.
To convert into lambda expression, we have prerequisite.
Anonymous class
Please.
must be
Functional,
built on function interface.
only
Exactly.
functional interface.
Yeah, anonymous class which is based on only functional interface, that can be converted into lambda expression. Remember it. Now
Yes.
you have to listen to me very carefully. If we have lambda expression and this lambda expression is based on, listen to me, lambda expression which has only one statement in its definition. Let me write it. Note, lambda expression which has only one statement, right? Lambda expression which has only one statement, and that is method invocation. That is a method this is tough. Nobody can understand easily by reading here and there. The expression which has only one statement, and this is method invocation. Then you can convert lambda expression into method reference. So now next topic is what is
Okay.
Method reference.
method reference. So in
I have a question.
Java,
I have a question before we jump to method reference. Based on the last concept you mentioned, if I create an anonymous class based on a class that implement a class, can't I convert into Lambda expression?
you can't.
Okay.
I told you, right? Anonymous class which is based on functional interface, only that can be converted into lambda expression. If you have an anonymous class based on some other class, you can't convert into lambda. No, you can't.
I just want to be sure with that.
Okay, good. So, sir, I'm going to show you the example. Actually, method reference, we have 4 types. Nobody can remember it. Type 1, type 2, type 3. So you don't remember it, okay? So let me show you one example of method reference. Clear? So we have method reference to constructor, method reference to static method, method reference to non-static method, right? So we have totally 4, but we talked about 3. So let me show you the example of method reference. Ready? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. See guys, I'm not in a hurry, and all this thing you cannot learn very quickly. You have to give some time, slowly. Let me show you an example of method reference. If you talk about functional interface, remember we talked about it is taking string. You can say, I know, right? You did it, right? Hmm. Hello. I'm just writing this 18 and poke. Hey guys, allow me. Can I write new? Oh, you like that bigger syntax? Somebody saying, yeah.
Yes,
I'm
please.
just, sorry, Control G. I'm just writing once, and but this is last, right? And now onwards, I'm not going to use this boring syntax. Today is okay. Let's do that. And method is, I think, apply integer, and this method is it is going to return integer. Method name is apply, and here you can take a string. Make sense? Yep. So what you want to return? I want to return the length of it. String return str.length. Fine, guys. Done. length.
Right.
Done. Somebody saying, yeah, we know this much. Why? Because you have done just before. Somebody saying, can you do one thing? Can you convert this is as a lambda because it is a anonymous class based on functional interface. Yes, we can do that. Tick tick tick. Done. And here you can use this, right, guys? This is also correct, right? Tip
Yep,
tip
that's
tip.
correct.
But somebody saying, hey, we have only one statement. Then why you are not deleting curly bracket and return statement also? Oh, done. Clear? Now you see, this is the special situation, guys. What situation? We have lambda, but in lambda in definition, how many statement we have?
1.
One statement. This is clear to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
In this definition, we have only one statement, and this statement is just a method invocation. Means it is calling another method, right?
Right.
Let me write it. So this lambda expression has special situation. This lambda expression has a special situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
What special situation is?
One statement.
In method definition, we have only one
One
statement,
statement. And
right?
method invocation.
Uh, and second, this is
Method
just
invocation.
a method invocation. So what you can do in that situation? In this situation, right?
Oh,
Let me put it here. In this situation, see, whole lambda expression you can replace with the method reference. How? See, this in this one statement, this is just method invocation on this str, right? So you know what you can write? I know my str is type of what? String.
String.
So you can write string colon colon length only. Oh my God. E, this is length. So what happened? This no need to write this input. Nothing. This is really very weird and confusing. I know. I know. You know what you have to write now? Integer,
Mm-hmm.
poke, and you can
yeah.
write here string
String.
colon colon length. Done.
And that's
Are you
gonna
following me?
give you that entire top line.
Yeah. This string colon colon means this is the definition of the method. It is going to call length of the input parameter. You have to think like this. So I told you, right? This is anonymous class,
Mm-hmm.
and here you make more compact, right? Then here you made again more compact, and finally, when you come to step number 5, if you convert into method reference, then input is also gone. Na?
So in Lambda, if you're gonna try to find the length, instead of saying dot length or str dot length, you would just use string 2 colons
Colon.
then length.
Yeah. This is special operator. Colon means you are going to call this method in method definition on string type of object. So here, when the how you'll understand here, string length means you have actually you have to listen to me. You have to see its interface definition. Interface what says? I will take one input, right? So string dot length means you are calling a method on a string object, right? Let me tell you meaning of this. See, hey, calling length length, calling length method on string or string instance object. In string instance object, are you following me? In method definition, that's it. Hey guys, this will come by the practice. I am telling you. Reason, because when I was learning first time, I was also very confused. Hmm? So guys, if you understand 30%, 40% is okay. But this is going to be used a lot in your company when you get a project, right? So I'm telling you, the way I'm teaching you, you will never cry when you see this kind of code in your project. Okay,
I have one question again.
please tell me.
You're just calling the method length because it belongs to the string class. It's inside the string class,
Yeah.
and it's so it's a static method, the length, or
No. Your question is very genuine. Length is
you
a
didn't create an
static.
object of it.
Listen to me. Length is static method or non-static method. Other people, mute yourself. The people who is asking question, other people can mute yourself. Like what I'm saying, string dot length. Now question is length is static or non-static. It will depend on functional interface method definition. Like this method definition is saying I will take one parameter, right? So it means this method is going to be called on this method parameter, right? Then this method is static or non-static? Hello. what I said. If you see this kind of function interface, your question would be length is static or non-static. I would say it depend on your functional function interface declaration. It is saying it is taking one parameter, right? You are writing only definition, right? It means if it is taking one parameter, then this length is static or non-static. Nobody is replying.
I'm not.
It's
No. If you are taking parameter, man, it means
not non-static.
non-static. If
You're
parameter is
creating
not,
object of it.
yeah, if parameter is not here in the method declaration, then it will be a then it will be static. If parameter is there, it will be non-static. If parameter is not there, it will be static. Remember it. So
Okay.
I will show you many more examples. Okay.
But we don't have to know like which are static, which are non-static methods.
No. No need to know. See, I can show you one more example, and that will be last for today. Fine.
And again, I have a question.
Unique.
Yes.
Tell me, my dear.
So in number 4, you just erased it. So in number 4, you can write just str, right, instead of string str.
Yeah, you can do it. This type is optional. You can delete it.
So in number 5, so we must write string instead of str.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. That is the part of the syntax. Okay. So here you have to write always class name, right? This is the part of the syntax. Fine.
Okay. Thank you.
Let me show you one more. See, I'm going to show you example of supplier. You know supplier?
Yeah, takes no parameter.
Yes.
And returns one.
Very nice. So I'm just going to write a lambda of it. Allow me. The here class dog. Class dog, and I'm going to use a default constructor. Like whatever I'm teaching you right now, it is tough. I'm not saying it's easy. It's not easy at all. I'm just writing dog name is Tommy, and supplier says you mention what type you want, right? Supplier says I will return new dog. It's okay, dear. Hello, you guys are not. It is correct or not?
Yeah.
Yes.
That supplier supply new dog. Yep.
Like here today I want to teach you something core Java. Here new dog. This is called constructor invocation. Constructor invocation is a kind of method invocation. So can I say this is one statement with constructor invocation?
Yeah.
What is it?
Yes.
This is one statement with constructor invocation. Constructor invocation is a method invocation. So same thing you can write supplier dog spp new. So here you can replace it as a constructor reference. Then you have to write dog colon new. What I did? Like here, this is the lambda expression. No need to write the input all arrow operator. How you can do new dog? New dog is just one statement with the constructor, right? Then what you can do? Dog colon new. Got the syntax? This is called method reference to constructor. Method reference to constructor. Reference to constructor. Hey guys, you got the idea?
So it's similar to the returning the string length, but for
Yeah.
but it's doing it. It's calling a constructor.
Yeah, exactly. It's similar to returning object, but it is returning object with the help of constructor. Fine.
So the constructor need to have a return type inside it.
Yeah, always constructor always new dog, right? Return What do you mean by return? If you want to write in multiple
No, I'm
statements,
sorry. I mean implementation, not return. I'm sorry. I mean implementation.
yeah. Implementation always will have return, 100%, because supplier return the value, right? If you want, I can write in the big format. Let me do that. Somebody is saying, could you please supplier dark? This is last. Mocha. I can do that, okay? Zoo. My dear friend, public. No, yeah, what I can do, public get dog. You know it, right?
Yeah, and then return.
You can write in multiple step if you want. Dog, right? D, new dog. Am I correct? In last, you can write return D. Same. So either you write this or this, right? All are same. Am I correct? The same syntax. If you want, you can write like this also.
And if we have a parameterized constructor,
Yeah. So it will work for that also. In parameterized constructor, no?
I mean to say that one with the dog, semicolon, double semicolon, and
Abey,
right. So if we have two parameters in constructor,
hey, who is talking to me? Your voice is not coming clear to me.
I
What
mean
you
to
said?
say that you can listen to me.
Yeah, now it's okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, if the class dog has a parameterized constructor and
Yeah.
we want to define it like double semicolon and then new, right? So in the new, like, how can we pass to them?
Yeah. If your dog is taking a parameterized constructor, right? Dog is taking the parameter, then you cannot use supplier. In that case, if you want to use parameterized constructor, then your lambda should take some parameter. What is it?
Yeah.
If you want to use parameterized constructor, this is a good question. If you want to use parameterized constructor, parameterized, so. If you want to use parameterized constructor, then your lambda expression must take those parameters. It's fine. If you
So
want to
we
use
can go with the
parameterized
software
constructor,
form, right? So we can go with
yeah.
the software.
Supplier we can't use. No. So let me write it. Note, we can't use supplier. What? We can't use supplier with parameterized constructor. Make sense, guys? Yes. It's clear? Done. I know today's session may be very tough, but you have recording. Go and watch recording 2 or 3 times. Okay, Saturday, Sunday is there. So again, in last, I want to say, if you want to be sustained in my session, you have to do very hard work. Clear? Because I'm not supposed to teach you core Java, right? I'm teaching you because I want to make you comfortable with Java 8 features. That is the purpose of I'm teaching. Otherwise, I'm supposed to start directly advanced Java. Okay.